Hi guys, welcome back to our channel tonight. In this video, we give you some bad news from Meghan and Harry. General attack of those who want privacy. It seems that those who want privacy are more and more revealing their nature as Harry and Meghan more and more appear lately. Publicity is all publicity. Jump on any bandwagon, take up any cause in the name of publicity, publicity, publicity. As we have reported in previous videos, Harry and Meghan gave the Queen a painful blow to the Queen by publicly cheering for the U.S. presidential election in November, as well as implicitly hinting at her support for the Biden candidate. The president, however, deftly fought back by wryly saying he was not Meghan's fan and wished Harry great luck. It's understood as the rebellious prince has met a narcissistic woman who will harm him for the rest of his life. And like speech analysts Mr. Abraham Smith, Donald Trump tacitly warned that they will face many backlashes from the royal family, the public, as well as the taxpayers. And it seems not feeling enough, Meghan Markle made a surprise appearance on the season finale of America's Got Talent to send a video message to singer Archie Williams, who was wrongly imprisoned for 36 years until his release last year. Twitter of AGT tweeted, "No one, not even Archie is free, expected a special message from Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex." And many onlookers had to say, "This woman is so overexposed and annoying." Another said, "God, she's everywhere, so annoying and ridiculous." A third added, "Harry and Meghan, another example of legends in their own minds. Think she sits and thinks, now where can I make use of my title today?" Another fan explained, "Oh, show up on American Got Talent called Duchess of Sussex. If this is not selling royal, so what is it? Her PR team works really hard to make her face appear everywhere. She really has hit the jackpot. Would a former suitcase girl be able to interject into these shows if it wasn't for whom she married? Clearly, she will do anything now to get some exposure. Any passing bandwagon will do." So, having interfered in the U.S. election, she decided all on her own to rain on the poor guy's parade. Her celebrity wedding guests have disappeared like Scotch mist. She will soon be Billy No Mates and will blame it on Harry and dump him. Indeed, a fan from Daily Mail also slammed their private life. "Why don't you keep out of people's business and out of the media? You did say you don't want media attention, but it seems you are nourished by it all." Meghan is about as genuine as the Rolex watches they sell on the beaches in Spain. A user noted, "The UK is tired of Harry and Meghan. Canada is sick of them, and they crept into the U.S. in the dark of night before curfew. We were tired of them 3 months ago. What is it they don't understand about grow up, get a job, and go away? Now they're trying to turn a dime on human suffering. They are disgusting." Another fan agreed and replied to him, "Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa aren't that keen on her either, with her stroppy, entitled, rude attitude when she was there, chucking cups of tea, patronizing shallow virtue signaling, and grizzling in a place of dreadful poverty that no one asks how she is. She really thinks that she's someone special and important, but all she is a TV series actress who married up. What makes her think that people want to listen to her or be pleased because she sends them a video message? She really has a diluted sense of self-grandeur. She is embarrassing them too by association. Still, if Queenie and Charlie must just keep turning a deaf ear to these two, it hastens up the demise of this totally outdated institution. The vile duo has shown what the rest of them would like to be without the British people funding their lives. The Queen needs to step in, take their titles and everything that comes away with it, and let them lead their own lives as normal citizens, like the rest of us. Meanwhile, with poor Harry, this guy's always overshadowed by William, now second fiddle to Meghan. It has been claimed he faces playing second fiddle to his wife Meghan Markle if she enters into U.S. politics, having spent years being overshadowed by his older brother, Prince William. Prince Harry could see history repeat itself if Meghan Markle embarks on a political career, as he is faced with living in the shadow of his wife's fame. Such a prospect could be hard for the Duke to come to terms with, as Harry grew up feeling overshadowed by his older brother Prince William, who will one day inherit the British throne. Such a scenario was pointed out by royal commentator Camilla Tominey, who is an associate editor of the Daily Telegraph. Writing in a comment piece, the journalist said Meghan's political ambitions could prove difficult for Prince Harry. She said, "The prospect of Harry becoming a first husband does pose some fascinating questions, though." Imagine them both undertaking a state visit to the UK and being hosted by the Queen. Also, how might the 36-year-old royal feel playing second fiddle to Meghan when in Britain? The seniority of their roles was reversed. I make this point mindful of the fact that he has felt overshadowed by his brother all his life, and therefore may not want to spend the rest of it in his wife's shadow. Or maybe he's happy to take a back seat. There is certainly no doubting his love for his wife and son Archie. And in other news, strip them of their titles, think tank says. The Queen will be in despair as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's decision to release a video aimed at voters in November's U.S. presidential election, and should strip the couple of their titles for their blatant disregard for royal protocol. Bruges Group Director Robert Olds and colleague Dr Neil Mcrae fear any failure to act would risk exposing the monarchy to more reputational damage, while branding the couple both clumsy and arrogant and woke warriors. In the clip, Harry and Meghan, who now lives in California, called on Americans to register to vote in the upcoming U.S. presidential election featuring Donald Trump and Joe Biden, thereby involving themselves in politics in a way British royals have previously refrained from doing. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's controversial move drew a stinging rebuke from Mr. Olds and Dr. Mcrae, an expert in mental health. They said, the latest video by Harry and Meghan, ostensibly urging people to vote in the forthcoming U.S. presidential election, is naked campaigning for the Democrat Party. The royal couple urges voters to reject hate, clearly referring to their bête noire, Donald Trump. These woke warriors have breached protocol by interfering in an election. The House of Windsor should act swiftly, stripping Harry and Meghan of their royal titles. Mr. Olds and Dr. Mcrae, who criticized Harry and Meghan's wokeness in the course of their book Morality, A Cultural Virus, which was published last month, warned, failure to act will expose our royal family to further reputational damage. While Harry has become something of a snowflake, Meghan is very driven by identity politics. She will stop at nothing in her crusade. With specific reference to the Duchess, they said, of course, Meghan's mission is not really equality, but self-publicity. Downtrodden working-class folk in the Rust Belt will hardly be persuaded by self-righteous, manipulative voting instructions from the dizzy heights of privilege. You don't need to be a conspiracy theorist to see a 1% elite trying to take back control. But Trump's support among ordinary American voters is strong and will only be bolstered by this clumsy and arrogant intervention. Mr. Olds and Dr. Mcrae also had stern words of rebuke for Harry, saying, the Queen knows that the monarch and the royal family must stay above politics. Harry has let his grandmother down yet again. The Queen and Prince Philip will be in despair at this undignified behavior and blatant disregard for royal protocol. Bookmakers have slashed odds on the likelihood of Meghan running for president in 2024. Betfair dropped odds from 66-1 to 20-1, but the odds of her winning the race are rather low. Betfair spokesperson Sam Rotsbottom said, Meghan Markle's likelihood of running for president in 2024 has dramatically improved from 66-1 to 20-1, following her latest comments on the U.S. election. Since dropping her royal duties in January, the Duchess has shown she's not afraid to intervene in U.S. politics, despite it being controversial. Even though she's a 500-1 shot to win in 2024, this is just another example of Meghan potentially building her political profile for if she's to run in the future. Ladbrokes have Meghan on odds of 100-1 to become president of the United States in 2024. Well, my news for the night has ended. What do you think about it? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2 for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.